Hey, what's up, guys? It's Andrew Santowski. I'm making you another sports betting video, this time regarding my 2023 NFL model results. Guys, I'm really proud of what I've done this year with the NFL. I've really built on the inception that I had in 2015, where I developed some baseline models, but man, I've just really developed a nice power rating system this year. And it's been very effective, man, for my models. And like I said, the models have evolved over the course of the season. But I really feel like I'm pretty locked on it, man. I feel like I've really got a great set of models going forward. Not just relying on one, but relying on four of them, honestly. And the only one that I really want to see how this plays out is I feel confident with the top three. Really want to see how this plays out. The Fade +8 POV or greater model. It's 11-6 this year. It seems like it really has a lot of plays towards the second half of the season. We have 2 weeks left of the NFL season, week 17 and week 18 for the 2023 regular season. But I really feel like this is going to be something very good going forward in 2024. We went 3-1 with the plays I did bet this week. Washington +3, which was a comeback win for Washington, but I really liked them going into this matchup. I mean, from the get-go, the Jets looked like they were the right side. They had a 20-0 lead. They ended up beating Washington 30-28. Washington came back once they brought in Jacoby Brissett. Played really good the second half of the game, but I mean, I thought Washington was the right side going into the game, but man, the way the game was looking looked like I was completely on the wrong side of the game. So good on Washington for coming through. I was also on Arizona +4.5. Again, that was a pretty strong play for me for the Sunday 4:25 p.m. game. And Arizona, I just don't really think they want to win anymore. For the rest of the year, they want a high draft pick. They were playing good on the road. They beat Pittsburgh a couple weeks ago on the road. They've been kind of a letdown at home a little bit, but yeah, I mean, the Bears have been a red hot team, man. The Bears are really looking good. Unfortunately, they won't be in the playoffs, but they do look really good, and kind of hope they keep their coaching staff and all that around, because they're looking like a very good team right now. So props to the Bears. But yeah, Arizona just couldn't get that backdoor cover. Couldn't score enough to keep the game within that 4.5. So there was a loss on Arizona. And then I had two games on Christmas Day itself. We had also over Las Vegas Raiders +11, man. My model really liked Las Vegas. I was reading articles about the Las Vegas having trouble finding support for the game, betting support for the game. That was not a problem for me. Again, I was all over Las Vegas +11, -104. That was a pretty straightforward win. Not really a whole sweat involved with that. Like I said, Kansas just isn't the same this year. And yeah, I really hope the Raiders keep their interim coaching staff around. Hopefully they hire their active head coach right now and the GM. Hopefully they give those guys a couple years to see what they can do, man, because those guys got the Raiders playing very good football compared to what it was under Josh McDaniels. So good job on the Raiders +11 coming through as a model play. And then the other win yesterday was the New York Giants +14, and I felt really good about that game going in. And unfortunately, they got behind the 8 ball early. And, it looked like the Eagles might rout them. But, again, guys, 14 is a huge spread in the NFL. It can be covered. But, I mean, Philly's lost 3 straight prior to this game. And divisional rivalry game, national television, Christmas Day. Nobody wants to get blown out and embarrassed. And the Giants fought hard that second half, man. They really came to light. And, I figured once Philly had that big lead, they were just kind of put it in cruise control in that. And, yeah, there was several turnovers that put the Giants in position to, make some things happen, man. So props on the Giants, man. They're not good enough to get the win, but they're good enough to get that cover for sure. And I really liked them going into that spot. But like I said, they were down over 14 at one point. I think it was 20-3 at halftime. So that was a 17-point deficit. But kind of just felt like they would kind of claw their way back in, and Philly was kind of just content keeping that, you know, that 7 to 10 point lead over them. So that was an easy cover there too, guys. But like I said, there was a little bit of a sweat in that game. But like I said, man, you know, betting the NFL, you have an advantage. You have an advantage over the book if you're using mathematics. You're developing models to bet on games and to pick certain games you're betting, compared to you know, you're just compared to just betting random and not using a model. Yeah, obviously that's gonna put you in a big hole. It's gonna put you in a deficit, man. But you know, that's the good thing about betting sports, is that you don't have to bet it. You know, you choose what to bet on. You choose what you have an advantage over. You know, this isn't a casino game. This isn't you know, a slot machine. This is true mathematics, and you know, developing a true edge over the books. So again, guys, I plan on using 3 to 4 models for the NFL. Feel fairly good about, you know, all 4. Don't know if there's anything I can do to improve this 4th one right here, but just really want to see where it goes. But look at the winning percentages, man. I kind of feel like, you know, you're almost lying to people by putting this, but you're not. I mean, this isn't how I started the season. This isn't how you know, these are things that I've developed, I've thought on, I've seen the results, and I'm like, hey man, what if I did this? What if I implemented this model? What if I came in and created this? And I have, you know. So we'll look at the totality of plays for we'll dive into all the week 16 plays. So again, Fade POV 3, Washington +3 was a win there. So this is for week 16 plays. Again, you see the Arizona +4.5 loss, Las Vegas Raiders +11 win, Giants +14 win. Underdogs, okay, we lost with Minnesota, pushed with Tennessee, one with Tampa Bay +2, one with Pitt +3 for that was a Saturday game. And then observing how the Fade +8 POV model goes, I mean, Atlanta -2.5, Cleveland -3, Carolina +3.5. I mean, almost all those games are in the bag. Carolina got that backdoor cover for us. San Francisco -6.5. Clear loser in that game. I mean, I personally didn't bet it just because I'm observing the model, but I just didn't feel right when I got the Baltimore Ravens as the highest rated team, and here they are getting 6.5 points. Again, I like the 49ers as much as anybody, but again, it's a numbers game, and this model was on the 49ers, but again, there's a few things I had to look into on the model, because again, I personally just can't bet that type of number against a team like Baltimore. So guys, just showing you my NFL model that I'm currently using, my models that I'm currently using, and I plan on using for the 2024-2025 season. Thank you.